Ben Hartley.
Good afternoon.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, the old Thames TV logo
goodness.
there with the River Thames and St Paul's. It always used to precede Rainbow. That's what I remember.
Oh, Zippy and George and Bungle.
Jeffrey.
We can't watch that anymore, though. It's not on.
Yeah, sadly not. We're not talking about Rainbow today on our Watch of the Week, where every Monday I'll be here looking back at telly from the weekend and giving you a few little tidbits about what are coming up over the next few days. So let's look back at last night, and I don't know if either of you have seen any of the latest series yet of Line of Duty.
No, not yet.
Okay.
I haven't seen any of them, actually.
No, I haven't either.
The good news is the whole lot. It's available on the BBC iPlayer. So if you want to go back and watch it all in one kind of massive binge, you might need to do it over a week or two, because this is the 5th series now.
See, that I think that raises an interesting point. Is it better to binge watch because it's really easy to do that, or actually to get more of a thrill by waiting for the next episode?
It's a bit of both. With Line of Duty, to actually binge watch the whole lot is quite good because there's so much going on in this particular show, and the new series is no exception. 2nd episode last night, and I've got to say, absolutely love it. We're going to be very careful not to give away any spoilers because, as we say now, people don't watch conventionally on a Sunday night when it's on, but it's really hit the ground running, this one. And Stephen Graham is the sort of guest star.
He's such a good actor.
He is brilliant, one of those really watchable actors. So you've got him and you've got the core of the original cast, Martin Compston and Vicky McClure as the two police officers investigating police corruption. You've got Adrian Dunbar there as Superintendent Hastings, and yeah, really good, action-packed. And you've really got to be on your toes watching Line of Duty because it's so quick. There are so many double, triple, quadruple bluffs and twists and turns at every corner. And because it's all about police corruption, you just don't know which character you can trust. And as it goes at the moment, I haven't got a clue who the baddies are and who the goodies. And there's a real question mark at the moment over one of our favourite characters as to his credibility. Big cliffhanger last night. Basically is one of our favourites, a bit of a baddie. Well, we shall see as this series continues.
I mentioned Son Ben, and the only thing we've seen about Line of Duty, Ben, was on Gogglebox, wasn't it? And that's where I tend to see a lot of these programmes. I kind of like catch up with it there through somebody else's eyes, but I'm not sure, is it child friendly?
No, not really. It did come with a warning last night that there were scenes of moderate violence, because actually, the first episode was a very grisly end, again, not giving too much away. So yeah, it's dramatic. There's a lot going on, and as I say, lots of police talk as well, that sort of technical police speak. So you've really got to watch this with complete concentration. In our house, when Line of Duty is on, nobody can speak. It's complete concentration for 60 minutes. So yeah, the great cliffhanger last night. Who is H? This is the question I think that will run through this series. So 4 more episodes to go and plenty to look forward to.
There you go, something to watch. And it's interesting because, of course, Stephen and Vicky have worked together before on This Is England. I have to say, if you're going back to watch anything, This Is England, absolutely brilliant as well.
Yeah, Vicky McClure is just great as Kate Fleming, the officer there, and she's been promoted now in this series. So all really good. And just a quick look ahead to what's coming up this week. Another sort of crime drama. It's on BBC One every night through this week through till Thursday. So over the next 4 nights, The Victim is on BBC One at 9 o'clock. And this is an interesting one because it's all about a character called Craig Myers, who is viciously attacked and then discovers he's been accused online of actually being a child murderer. So this brings up this investigation again. It looks like the child's mother is somehow implicated. The detective investigating all of this is played by the brilliant John Hannah, who again has done,
Love him.
He's done so much good stuff over the years. And this very much asks the question about who is the victim in all of this. All these characters, 2 of them brought to trial, as we say, very heavy sort of subject matter, but a really gripping drama looking at the teasers. And as we were just saying, you don't have to wait till next week because it's on over the next 4 nights and we'll all be wrapped up by Thursday.
Brilliant. It's also tonight is the last episode of Fleabag. Oh no, I don't know what I'm going to do without Fleabag.
Now, you see, I've only just got into this, much to do with the fact that you have
I've
said
been
to me
bleating
you
on
must
about it.
watch it. And I've only watched the first 3 episodes of series 1, so I feel like I have it all stretching out ahead of me. But what brilliant
so
writing. Love it.
Incredible
Absolutely love
writing
it.
and incredible devices as well that she uses within it that just, I think she's sort of changing the shape of TV. Actually, it's Phoebe Waller-Bridges, who of course wrote Killing Eve as
Love
well,
that
which
too.
the new series has premiered in America. So hopefully we'll get it soon over here.
Yeah, I've only seen literally literally a couple of minutes of Fleabag, but it seems to be the show that everyone is talking about this year.
Yeah.
It's kind of really exploded. But yeah, the last ever episode, they've said that this is it. They're ending on a massive high. But a great insight into the female psyche, I'm told.
Very much so.
I'm going to have to go in a complete social media ban, though, if I don't get to the end before the final
You will. You have to. Yeah, you have to avoid it.
Don't be looking at any spoilers at all. So we've got that. Also, for something a little lighter, we're talking about some heavy material this week. Springtime on the Farm is on every night this week. Channel 5.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah, 8 o'clock. It's Adam Henson and Kelvin Fletcher, who used to be Andy Sugden in Emmerdale.
Aww.
Every night they're on the farm. Busy time of year for farmers, so there'll be lots of lambs. So if you can't cope with Line of Duty and the grisliness of that, lambs and chicks and all sorts going on. Springtime on the Farm. And last episode tomorrow of the current series of Derry Girls, Tuesday, Channel 4, at 9 o'clock. Got to say, maybe not quite as good as the first series, but still some great moments.
Had a lot to live up to, didn't it? But what I mean, it's just brilliant. You get so wrapped up in these characters. Absolutely fantastic. Although sometimes I have to rewind it to think, I'd missed that.
Well, I think this time round they've been speaking so quickly with that
Yeah.
very strong Northern Irish accent as well. You really have to listen. But the characters in that are great. And in the episode last week, some very touching moments as well. You've got all the comedy, but also some really sort of heartfelt moments. So yeah, that's tomorrow night. And a quick one from the archive, because every week we're going to look back at some of the online services, Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime, etc., and have a little nostalgic dig. So I was looking through over the weekend, and Netflix, Only Fools and Horses, not every episode, but series 3 and 4, which were the last ones to feature Grandad and the first ones to feature Uncle Albert, respectively, and all of the Christmas specials are on there. Which Christmas special do you talk about? Because there were so many brilliant ones. Dates. Christmas Day, 1988. It was the episode where Del first met Raquel. And if you think back, it was a blind date. They met, Del had a huge bunch of flowers, Waterloo Station in London, and he took her off for a romantic meal at the Dorchester Hotel.